From a dominant force at Texas A&M to the cornerstone of the Cleveland Browns defense, Myles Garrett has cemented himself as one of the NFL's most feared pass rushers. Selected first overall in the 2017 NFL Draft, Garrett has lived up to the hype, earning 6 Pro Bowl selections, for first-team All-Pro honors, and the prestigious Defensive Player of the Year award in 2023. As the Browns' all-time career sack leader, his impact on the field is undeniable. But beyond the stats, who is Myles Garrett? Join us as we dive into the journey of this gridiron powerhouse. From his early years to NFL superstardom, Garrett attended Martin High School in Arlington, Texas, where he was a letterman in football, basketball, and track. As a senior in football, he recorded 19.5 sacks and won the 2013 Landry Award, recognizing the top high school player in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Rated as a 5-star recruit by Rivals.com, he was ranked as the second-best overall player in his class. Garrett committed to playing college football at Texas A&M University in October 2013. In track and field, he was a state qualifier in throwing events, achieving top marks of 16.01 meters in the shot put and 50.84 meters in the discus throw. Garrett arrived at Texas A&M as the number 2 overall prospect in the nation. As a true freshman in 2014, he broke the Aggies' freshman sack record of 5.5 in just 6 games. After 9 games, he surpassed Jadeveon Clowney's Southeastern Conference (SEC) freshman sack record of 8. Garrett concluded the season with 11.5 sacks, second in the SEC, 53 total tackles, 14 tackles for loss, 10 quarterback hurries, and a blocked kick, which teammate Deshazer Everett returned for a touchdown against Auburn. He earned consensus freshman All-American honors from USA Today and was named to the freshman All-SEC team. Following the season, Garrett announced he would undergo surgery to repair torn ligaments in his hand, an injury sustained in the 6th game of the season against Mississippi State. As a sophomore, Garrett led the SEC with 12.5 sacks. He recorded 57 total tackles, 36 solo, 19.5 tackles for loss, 5 forced fumbles, and a blocked punt against Alabama. Additionally, he notched his first career interception off a self-tipped pass in a game against Ole Mississippi. His performance earned him first-team All-American honors from the Walter Camp Football Foundation and the Football Writers Association of America. Garrett also won the Bill Willis Award, recognizing the nation's top defensive lineman. Garrett's junior season was hampered by injuries. He sustained a high ankle sprain in his left leg during the 4th game of the season against Arkansas, forcing him to miss games against South Carolina and New Mexico State. In several other games, his playing time was restricted to 3rd downs as he recovered. Despite the setbacks, Garrett finished the season with 8.5 sacks, 32 total tackles, 18 solo, 15 tackles for loss, 10 quarterback hurries, 2 forced fumbles, and a pass breakup. His performance earned him a unanimous consensus All-American selection, as he was named to the first team by the Walter Camp Football Foundation, the Football Writers Association of America, the American Football Coaches Association, the Sporting News, the Associated Press, Pro Football Focus, and SB Nation. On December 31, 2016, Garrett announced his decision to forego his remaining eligibility and enter the 2017 NFL Draft. He was projected as a top 10 pick and ranked number 1 on ESPN analyst Mel Kiper Jr.'s big board. Garrett participated in the NFL Scouting Combine in Indianapolis, completing most of the drills but opting out of the 3-cone drill and short shuttle. His impressive performance solidified his status as a top 10 selection. His 41-inch vertical jump was the best among defensive linemen, while he recorded the second-best performances in the bench press and broad jump. Additionally, he ran the 3rd fastest 40-yard dash among defensive linemen, which was particularly notable given his size. On March 30, 2017, Garrett attended Texas A&M's Pro Day, where he participated in the 40-yard dash, 4.65s, 20-yard dash, 2.71s, 10-yard dash, 1.57s, and broad jump, 10 feet 6 inches. Garrett took pre-draft visits with the Jacksonville Jaguars, San Francisco 49ers, and Chicago Bears. By the end of the pre-draft process, analysts, and scouts projected him as the first overall pick. He was ranked the top overall prospect and defensive end by Sports Illustrated, ESPN, Pro Football Focus, and DraftScout.com. Additionally, NFL analyst Mike Mayock ranked Garrett as the draft's top edge rusher. The Cleveland Browns selected Garrett as the first overall pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, making him the highest drafted player from Texas A&M in NFL history. On May 19, 2017, he signed a fully guaranteed 4-year, $30.41 million contract, including a $20.25 million signing bonus and a team option for a 5th year. Garrett entered training camp as a starting defensive end and was named a starter alongside Emmanuel Ogbah. However, he suffered a high ankle sprain in practice on September 7, causing him to miss the first 4 games. He made his debut on October 8 against the New York Jets, recording 2 sacks, including one on his first NFL play. Despite further injuries, including a concussion in Week 8, he finished his rookie season with 31 tackles, 7 sacks, and 1 forced fumble in 11 games, leading the team in sacks and earning a spot on the PFWA All-Rookie team. In 2018, Garrett was named a defensive captain. He started all 16 games, recording 13.5 sacks, 44 tackles, 12 tackles for loss, and 3 forced fumbles, ranking 6th in the NFL in sacks. He was named to his first Pro Bowl and ranked 49th on the NFL Top 100 Players of 2019. Garrett began the 2019 season strong, recording multiple sacks in several games. However, his aggressive play led to fines, including $52,639 for multiple roughing the passer penalties in Week 2. In Week 11 against the Steelers, Garrett was involved in a brawl with quarterback Mason Rudolph. After a late hit, Rudolph attempted to remove Garrett's helmet, leading Garrett to retaliate by swinging Rudolph's helmet at his head. A fight ensued, resulting in multiple ejections, including Garrett's. He was suspended indefinitely, fined $45,623, and required to meet with Commissioner Roger Goodell before reinstatement. Garrett later alleged Rudolph had used a racial slur, though an investigation found no evidence. His suspension was the longest in NFL history for a single in-game incident. Garrett was reinstated on February 12, 2020, and the Browns exercised his 5th-year option on April 27. On July 15, he signed a 5-year, $125 million extension. In Week 2, he recorded a strip sack on Joe Burrow in a win over the Bengals. He followed with a 2-sack, 1 strip sack performance against Washington in Week 3. In Week 4, he sacked Dak Prescott twice, earning AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Garrett won AFC Defensive Player of the Month for October with 6 sacks, 14 tackles, and 2 forced fumbles. He missed Week 11 due to COVID-19 but was activated on December 1 and named to the Pro Bowl and All-Pro team. He ranked 16th on the NFL Top 100 Players of 2021. In 2021, he recorded 4.5 sacks against Justin Fields in Week 3, setting a franchise single-game record. By Week 14, he set the Browns' single-season sack record with 15. He also became the first Browns player to receive a 99 rating in Madden NFL 22. Garrett finished with 16 sacks and 51 tackles, earning a Pro Bowl start and first-team All-Pro honors. He ranked 11th on the NFL Top 100 Players of 2022. In 2022, Garrett posted 16 sacks, 60 tackles, and 2 forced fumbles, earning another Pro Bowl selection and finishing 5th in Defensive Player of the Year voting. He ranked 20th on the NFL Top 100 Players of 2023. In 2023, Garrett recorded 14 sacks, won AFC Defensive Player of the Week in Week 7, and earned his 5th Pro Bowl and 3rd first-team All-Pro selections. He was named Defensive Player of the Year and ranked 5th on the NFL Top 100 Players of 2024. In 2024, Garrett recorded 3 sacks against the Chargers in Week 9 and another 3 sacks with a forced fumble in Week 12. He finished with 14 sacks and led the NFL in tackles for loss with 22, earning his 6th Pro Bowl and 4th first-team All-Pro selection. Garrett's half-brother, Sean Williams, was a standout basketball player at Boston College and was selected 17th overall in the first round of the 2007 NBA draft by the New Jersey Nets. He played in the NBA from 2007 to 2012. His older sister, Brea Garrett, was a track and field athlete at Texas A&M, winning the 2014 NCAA title in the 20-pound weight throw, becoming the first Aggie to achieve this feat. During the 2015 offseason, Garrett decided to stop using Twitter, stating, "There's a lot of negativity on there I don't need in my life. If I want to move forward as a person and as a football player, I don't need other people's opinions sticking with me or being on my mind when I have other things to focus on." He later resumed using Twitter regularly. He also writes poetry and was working on a children's book about dinosaurs. On April 30, 2017, 2 days after the NFL draft, Garrett and fellow first-rounders Jabril Peppers and David Njoku threw out a ceremonial first pitch at Progressive Field. On September 28, 2021, a mural depicting Garrett as a child with his grandmother Juanita was unveiled in Cleveland's Playhouse Square district. On September 26, 2022, Garrett was involved in a single-car crash near Wadsworth, Ohio, after leaving the team facility. He suffered minor injuries and was released from the hospital the same day. On October 25, 2023, it was announced that Garrett had purchased a minority ownership stake in the Cleveland Cavaliers and now serves as a team ambassador. As Myles Garrett continues to dominate on the field and make an impact beyond football, his legacy is still being written. From his record-breaking college career to becoming the heart of the Cleveland Browns defense, Garrett has proven himself as one of the most elite pass rushers in the NFL. But his influence goes beyond sacks and accolades, whether it's his passion for poetry, his love for dinosaurs, or his growing role as a leader in the Cleveland sports community. What's next for this NFL superstar? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Myles Garrett's story is far from over.